All right, shalom, shalom, everyone. At the Chenah hot springs, I promised I would film some for people who wanted to see the Chenah hot springs. This is actually not what I was swimming in. That is over here. Oh, and I feel so good having dipped into it. But this is where I actually was. And me and my tour guide were here for, oh, we must have been soaking for a good hour and a half. It was just so, it felt so good. And then the little spraying, that's nice cool water that comes out. There's actually another little waterfall there that you can use to massage your back. As you can see, it is just a beautiful place. And Fred, who took me up here, he's from Alaska Skies Tours. So I told him I'd give him a little advertisement on my YouTube channel. So if you're ever up in Fairbanks, use him. They're actually a startup company. They just started a couple years ago. But I am definitely glad I hired him to take me up here because on our way up here, one guy who had rented a rental car, he was spun out on the side of the road and just completely in a ditch. And he had no cell phone service. So we had to call AAA for him. And then when we were almost to Chenah Hot Springs, there was literally a Chenah Hot Springs van that was completely smashed because it had hit a 1,200 pound moose. And the moose was dead on the side of the road, and the van was completely totaled. So really glad that Fred has lived here since the 1970s, basically. So he's been here for a long time. They just started their tour company a couple years ago, but he's a native. He knows how to drive in these conditions. And Chenah Hot Springs is good. You know, it takes a good hour and a half to get out here from Fairbanks. So really glad that I hired him, and I highly recommend anyone to use his services when they are here in Fairbanks. Yes, I am doing a commercial here. I'll put this information below the video as well. Anyway, Chenah Hot Springs. It's a beautiful place. I already showed you guys the ice museum that is here as well. If you ever get a chance to come up to Fairbanks, this is definitely a place to visit. I feel so good having soaked in those hot springs. And me and my tour guide, Fred, we're going to actually do a little bit of hiking here before we head back to Fairbanks. We've been here pretty much all day. So it's a wonderful place. Okay. Shalom, shalom, everyone. God bless.